Hi everyone, just wanted to go over the assignments for this week and also to introduce the displacement web major assignment, which you're going to be doing in your PLC groups. So first, the assignments for this week, you have a phonetics assignment that is going to cover Linguistics 1. So you're going to read the phonetics PDF document that I gave you in your course content, and then you're going to do exercises 2, 5, and 8A. So for exercise 2, you are going to correct the phonetic description. So there's 8 different phrases that are written phonetically, and phonetic writing, so phonetics is the study of sounds and how letters are individual sounds. So you are going to look at the phonetic spelling and you're going to correct the phonetic descriptions. So the description is some speakers may not have the same pronunciation as you. So there's one major error in each line, and which is an impossible pronunciation to the American speaker. You're going to look through all of the phonetic spellings and you're going to correct the error. So then for number 5, you will be identifying the sound that doesn't belong in the group of sound classes. So when I say sound classes, I mean like fricatives or nasals or bilabials. So you're going to identify the sound that doesn't belong with the others, and then you're going to define the class. So is it a nasal class? Is it a fricative class? You'll find all of this information within the PDF document. And then the last exercise that you're going to be doing is 8A, where you are going to mark the primary stress on the following words by using an accent mark. So you'll be able to find, you just listen to yourself when you're saying it and think of where the stressed syllable is, and you're going to put the accent over the stressed syllable. And the example is language, and the stressed syllable is lang because it's not language. So just think and put stresses on the other syllables and think about what sounds right to you, and that's where you put the stress mark. We also have an Ada and Compoy activity, activity 10. So for this activity, you are going to create an artifact using examples from units 8 and 9, and in that artifact, so you're going to take that directly from the content from Ada and Compoy, units 8 and 9, and you're going to create an artifact. It could be a poem, it could be a story, it could be a picture with explanations, whatever you would like it to be, and you're going to decorate it and add relevant pictures and then post it in the appropriate assignment Dropbox. And I'm just checking on one more. Excuse me. All right. And then lastly, I want you to start working on your displacement web quest. And for this assignment, this is going to be a major assignment that you're going to be doing with your groups, your PLC groups. So the introduction to this is few people immigrate to new countries simply because they want to. Often there are financial and political reasons people need to leave their homes, thus leading them and perhaps many members of their family to a new place where automatically they will be treated as outsiders. So seldom does this uprooting represent a tacit desire to be in this new place, and often this act entails pain and sadness, not only with respect to leaving family and friends, but also due to the grand lack of welcome in the new spot. Also, you're very uneasy living in a new country that you're not used to. There are positive stories, but there's also many stories of strife and hardship. And I want you guys to delve deeper into the experiences of those who are immigrants and those who have been displaced from their native countries. And I want you to look into the politics and the policies that are surrounding this, including organizations that are helping provide support to these people, these immigrants. So for this web quest, you're going to be asked to delve into the topic of displacement that are daily conversations in the media in our profession. And I want you to look at the displacement as it applies to refugees, immigrants, and language minority students. I want you to look into the reasons for the displacement, and I want you to look into the policies and the policies that might fail to take into consideration human rights, racism, or any kind of major issues that these displaced groups of people are facing. So going into what I'm asking for you to do, so you're going to be working in your groups. I know that the instructions say person 1, person 2, and person 3, but since our groups are of 4 and 5 people, we are going to be working in a group of 4 and 5 instead. So you can go ahead and just divide the responsibilities based on how you choose in your group. So together you're going to select a specific topic that's pertinent to English language learners, immigrants, language minority students with respect to public policy towards displacement, immigration, or refugees. Okay, so then you're going to research and collect media articles that are concerning a particular issue, so your issue, involuntary immigration or refugees. In other words, this person will attempt, or these people will attempt to answer the question, what is public perception concerning this issue? So how does the public feel about this issue? For number 3, this person's going to, or these people will research the policies at the state, local, and national level that are actually in place and that are currently being considered about your issue. Number 4, this person will, or people, will research organizations and what they're trying to do in order to address these issues. So this statement should include responses from professional organizations and community centers that are making in response to these policies either positive or negative. So what is the buzz with organizations that are trying to help these people? Then 5, your group is going to come together and show your context and depth of this issue. So how well do you know it? You have to demonstrate your growth of knowledge. You can provide a story of a person from this context and the nature of the response. And I would definitely recommend personalizing this. So if you can find somebody who was affected by this problem or somebody whose family member was affected, then I would certainly try to reach out to them and get some personal account because you'll be able to understand the topic more when it's put into a more humanistic quality. Then you'll get acquainted. So you'll read an article on recent statistics concerning worldwide displacement as a major issue. And I've given you all of the links for those. You can look at photography by Sebastiano Salgado, who is an artist that often photographs people that are being displaced and immigrants. You can look at PowerPoints that I've provided. You can examine websites that I've provided. So just get acquainted to the issues. And I've also provided you a list of possible topics. You should try to communicate with an expert, and I've given you the contact name and number and email of Refugees International. I'm sure that they would love to help you because you are broadening your knowledge base in the area, and this is what they're here to do. I've also given you some video and audio material that you can just watch or read, and you can definitely search for your own, but this is just a place to start. I've given you examples from books in the library that you can access online. Like I said, you can always get your own external sources. And I've also given you guiding questions to help you when you're creating your online book. So you're going to create an online book that you're going to put all of this information together. It could be a website, it could be a Microsoft Word document, it could be whatever kind of structure or format that you want, as long as it's including all of this information, and be sure that you are demonstrating how well you know the topic, that you have put in a lot of effort, that you have really grown your knowledge base on the topic and the issues that are surrounding immigrants and displacement. So you're going to post your book, and you're going to, the due date for this is November 20th, so you still have time. I would certainly get started early because, you know, group projects take a lot of communication and collaboration in order to be successful. So I know it looks like a lot, but you have a group that you can depend on. And, you know, I'm here for any support that you would need. Any questions or concerns, please do contact me. And I'm looking forward to seeing your finished products.